anybody. And I went back to the chat somehow. Fuck knows how that works. I was in the chat typing. I'm thinking, this isn't how it should be.
No.
But he did tell me to click on the link for something else on StreamYard. So I wasn't sure. So I clicked that, and then ended up back in the chat.
Oh, right. Okay. I don't know. But there's been a lot of talk about a certain subject, Mandy. And I wondered, without using names, if you'd like to clear that subject up.
The video of the nonce with a 15-year-old you're on about?
No. The 16,000, yeah.
I cleared it up on Luke's earlier.
I didn't hear that. Oh, right.
I was... Dan Tarragon, I'll name his name because he's a cunt, keeps telling people that I harvested 16,000 images of children. Yeah. On the Telegram group I'm admin on, I'm still admin on there, at the time had over 2,000 members on it. It was a public group, and one night, early hours of the morning, so like 4 a.m-ish, I looked on the group and noticed that there was 16,000 comments posted on the group. Because when you're on Telegram, you can see how many comments have been made when you open up your app. So as I've clicked on it, all I saw was loads of pornography. And every single post was pornographic. So there was a few admins on there trying to delete it and trying to remove the people that were posting it. And we just kept getting more and more come in, and there was just a shitload. I saw 16,000 when I first opened the group. There was a lot more posted than the 16,000, but I don't know how many. So once we deleted it all, blocked all the people that were posting it, some of the images that were posted looked like very young girls. So after a discussion on the admin group, we've made a decision that I would contact the police and report it, because even the pornographic images of adults, Wendy, I'm sure were illegal.
Yeah.
Because it was erect penises that were ejaculating, buggering people, buggering women, should I say, buggering men. It was horrific. So I phoned the police, and the police asked me to screenshot some of the images that looked like younger people, like minors. So because there were thousands, there would have been like 1,000 images of the same thing posted. Right. So all I did was I screenshot 8 images, sent them to the police.
Images Mandy. Right, yeah.
I sent them to the police. The police asked me to screenshot the images of what appeared to be younger girls. So I screenshot about 8, sent them to the police via email, and then I had a text message back. I sent the images I contacted the police on the 13th of November 2019. On the 21st of November 2019, police messaged me back and said, because the group supports a far-right racist, that they weren't prepared to act. So at the time, I was fuming, because I was like, they're images of children or teenagers, right? Not babies, teenagers. So I was really angry. And the police wouldn't do anything about it. And the only reason I mentioned it on Danny Jones's when I did was because of Jupiter going on about what was posted in her Discord. And I'm like, the police are not going to do fuck all about it. It's a private group. There's about 50 of you in there. If that, I don't know how many were in there, to be fair, because I wasn't in there. And it's one image or a link or a video or whatever they've come out and said since. So my point being of saying it was just to say, police did fuck all about thousands of images being spammed through a chat that was public. They had 2,000 people on the group at the time, and the police did nothing. So what do you think the police are going to do for one in a stupid Discord group? Absolutely fuck all. But Dan Tarragon has run around telling people that I've got 16,000 images on my phone.
What is the problem with you, Mandy? What is that?
Because I actually come out and said that someone had shown me a few seconds of a video of Danny Tommo with a 15-year-old.
Oh, yeah, I heard that mentioned again today. Yeah, I heard that mentioned again.
So since I said that, Den Tarragon has done all he can to smear me. He can carry on smearing me, Wendy, because I couldn't give a fuck. I haven't told any lies. I did the right thing. I did what the police asked me to do. So therefore, the police weren't in the Telegram group. The police couldn't access the images that were on there because they'd all been deleted and they were in recent actions, not on the main group. They weren't on display. So the police said, could you just send us some of the images? So I did. So when Den Tarragon is running around saying, I've harvested 16,000 images, it's like, are you mental? Do you know how long that would take to screenshot image by image? And considering there was thousands of the same image, just putting with a bot that just constantly posted them. Do you know how long that would take to screenshot 16,000 images? Do you think I have enough space on my phone to do that? Right. So when he's running around saying she harvested 16,000 images, no, I didn't. They were posted in the Telegram group. They disappear after 48 hours. Because that's what happens in recent actions. Anything that's in there after 48 hours disappears completely. So it's gone forever. It's got, when you're admin on Telegram groups, Wendy, it's only the admin that can see recent actions.
Oh, okay.
So things that are deleted, the people on the group can't see unless you've got an admin status. You can't see in the back chat. So and him running around saying that I've got 16,000. It's like he's some kind of special fucking imbecile, isn't he?
He is special needs of a different
kind. Of a different kind.
Of a different kind. But I don't. He keeps on about it, and they keep on about this so-called video to do with Danny Tommo. I'm going to say it right. But do they know where that video came from? Do they know how it came about? I mean, are these people stupid?
Well, clearly some people know where it came from. It came from, apparently, the video of him wanking was released by Avi Yemeni, the wanking video, right? Which I didn't realise that till today, till Athena showed me. It was Avi Yemeni who released that video of him wanking. It was said at the time that Resisting Hate was sent it by Kate White, who was involved with Vinnie Sullivan. And it's like, well, who actually released it from the WhatsApp group that Team Tommy were in to a left-wing organisation? Because I wasn't in that group. I had no knowledge of it. So who released it? And the video of him with the minor was apparently taken off his phone at the Rolling Thunder demo in September 2018.
Yeah, off his phone, correct?
Off his phone, off his phone. So when I was shown a little bit of it and some of the pictures that were on the phone of cars being parked in police station, employees, parking spaces, etc., I was told that it had been sent to the police already, that the police had it. So why would I have gone to the police and confirmed at the time? Because I believed that the police had it, so fuck all to do with me. So when I contacted the police in July of this year, when they came to my house anyway, and they said to me, do me a favour, Mandy, please log all of this when we leave. Because I had 9 of them come to my house, 7 in my house, 2 outside, right? For another issue that was all bullshit. So when they came to my house, I'm like, okay, I'll call it in. So I did. I made the report. And the police confirmed to me that they have the video. And unfortunately, the girl isn't a credible witness at the moment and can't be used in court. And I said, what did I do wrong? Did I commit a criminal offence? And they said to me, do you have the video? I said, no. Do you know the child, the minor? No. Do you know Danny Tommo personally? No. Well, then you've committed no offence. So when people are running around calling me a nonce, because I saw something that I actually didn't believe, that I'd heard about for years, and when someone goes, no, actually, I've got the evidence of it, it's true, right? General curiosity, you go, let's have a look then, because you don't believe it, because you wouldn't want to believe that an adult would sleep with a child.
No.
So for Den Tarragon and Kaylee running around calling me a nonce, crack on, you pair of arseholes, because the police have got everything. And, I've got to speak to them tomorrow to update the log, because I've got a running log with me, so I want to see where it's going for people who are trying to cause me issues, right? Because when people are coming to your house, when pictures of your house have been posted on the internet, it's actually a criminal offence because it's been done to cause you alarm and distress.
Well, of course, yeah.
So when they've got silly bollocks fucking Uggs posting in comments, oh, I'm going to come to your house and meet you. Right, okay. That's because she knows where I live. That's because it's been posted online. Therefore, that makes it illegal, and it was done in the name of Tommy Robinson.
Yes, it all leads back. Yeah.
All roads lead back to Team Tommy, right? So they can all carry on. The police are well aware. I've got a lovely police log that's been ongoing since July. And the police have confirmed lots of things with me because they've said to me they know exactly what I've done online. They're well aware of the things we exposed. They said thank you to me for doing it. They said keep going, keep yourself safe. We'll put you on fast response if anybody turns up to your house again. And don't interact with these people, which I haven't done for months anyway. Don't have a conversation with them. Don't mention the names of certain people online because it's a live investigation. And that's where I've left it. I've not mentioned anyone's name. Den wants me to mention a name.
Yes, I know.
Then that fucks up the police investigation, Wendy. I'm not that stupid. So the police can do what they're going to do. I don't know how long it'll take, how long's a piece of string. But, Kaylee and Den carry on.
But why does he defend Robinson and his crew so badly?
Because they're simps. It's the same as lots of people. Why do they defend
that word?
It's true though, Wendy. It's like, why are you defending someone that clearly told lies, who's clearly grifted, who's clearly an absolute arsehole? Why are you defending them?
Exactly, and we've got what is it, Telford episode 5 or whatever it's called coming soon, haven't we?
Yeah, Corinne Iqbal, the same girl who procured girls for grooming gangs, the same girl who married Muslim men for money, for visas, same girl who gave her child to an Egyptian to raise in Egypt, no doubt because she was paid for it, the same girl who set up GoFundMes, the same girl who, Miss Patriot, who was on Telegram, I don't know her real name, or I do, but call her Miss Patriot, set up a GoFundMe for Corinne in 2019 because she was saying that she was having problems in Telford and needed to get away, blah, blah, blah. So Miss P, being the lovely girl she was, set up a GoFundMe to raise money to get her out of Telford. Danny Tommo contacted Miss P and told her to stop doing it because she was a liar. She caused problems for other young girls and to stop supporting her. So why all of a sudden is Corinne Iqbal episode number 5?
But
when her son was using her house as a brothel, her son's transgender and her daughter got taken into care because of it. Right? And then Tommy moved the mother out of Telford because she was getting threats. Why were you getting threats?
That's it. No, that was the woman who he moved out of Telford, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, apparently Telford Council rehoused her, not Tommy.
Oh, well, he carried on like he'd done it.
Yeah, I know. She was put into emergency accommodation, apparently. But yeah, you know, ask yourself why you've been moved when your grandson is using your daughter's house as a fucking brothel, when your other little granddaughter is there who was about 5 or 7 at the time, living there, while he's got customers in there, punters, while he's dressed as a woman wearing leather.
Oh, God. Why can't...
Let's go with episode 5, eh?
Yeah. So why can't he get proper victims, you know, who haven't got any of this baggage? Do you know what I mean? I mean, I've seen them on YouTube, ordinary, everyday women. Yeah, they've got, you know, all they're doing is telling their story. They don't want any money. They don't want nothing, but they're telling their story.
Because proper victims, Wendy, when it goes to court and they get compensation from the court for what happened to them, don't want to put out details of people, places, information. Just to target people, right? Because once it's been dealt with in court, it's dealt with. You know, yes, people have been to jail. Yes, people have been locked up. Yes, girls are groomed. But when you're telling lies about it, then that just makes other genuine survivors look like they're telling lies, and that's not fair on them. That's my objection to what he's doing, because there's girls in Telford who refuse to cooperate with him because they knew it would all be about money.
Yeah, and if he pays them whatever he pays them to talk, they're not going. If they go to court, they're not going to get compensation, are they? Because
because you spoke about it on stage publicly in the open, and therefore you're not a credible witness any longer. Because once you spoke about it, you fucked it for yourself.
Because, you know, it is a thing now, and the police are very aware of it. So I can't see many groomers getting away with it the way they used to, if you know what I mean, Mandy.
Yeah.
But really, there's no need for this episode 5 anymore, because I think the police have changed tactics, and I literally doing stuff about this now, because, you know, it's all come out about how they ignored a lot of young women, didn't they, and young girls.
Well, they did ignore lots of women, Wendy, and they said it was a lifestyle choice, and Gordon Brown put in place for the CPS not to investigate, and it was wrong, clearly.
Yeah.
And Afzal, the Muslim prosecutor, said no, he was going to prosecute people. Fair play to him. Massive respect. Andrew Norfolk reported about it and exposed it.